What's up guys, it's Roy here and got another review video for you. Now with this video, this is going to be touching on a travel tripod that I've been looking at, and I eventually picked it up a couple of weeks ago and I've been using it every day, and that is going to be the Sunpak Grip Pod here. So I was looking for something that was going to be very similar to a Joby. I've been looking at the 1Ks or the 3Ks just to make sure I can get one that can support the right amount of weight that I would want. And they're just a little too expensive for me right now. And if you have ever seen any of my videos or know me, then you know that I'm very, I wouldn't say cheap, but I'm always looking for the best deal for the best product. So like, usually that's why I buy a lot of secondhand stuff, because if I can find someone who literally treated it like a baby and kept it in great condition, I'm happy to buy it, and then I can get it for usually like less than what it costs brand new. So anyways, enough of all that. So with this, I picked this up from Best Buy for $6.99. $6.99. So keep that number in your brain, because the Jobies are around like $39.99, and this was $6.99. And this does a very good job. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a Gorilla Pod, it's a Grip Pod, but it does the job. I believe they are $9.99 right now, because I think it was on sale when I got it. And yep, matter of fact, I'm on Best Buy's website right now, and it is $9.99 on Best Buy's website right now. But for $9.99, it's still a damn good deal. I would have bought it in a heartbeat for $9.99. So it's definitely worth the money regardless. So to go over it a little bit, so it's 11 inches, which is awesome. But the thing that stood out to me the most was the max weight capacity that this can handle, and that is 2.6 pounds. So keep that in mind, because a lot of these, tripods that bend and everything, their max capacity usually is like 1.5 pounds usually, and then you're having to step up to the 3K like on the Jobies. Or find a more expensive one like this, but maybe isn't a Joby, and you're going to spend a lot more money, and you're maybe still maxing out at 1.5 to 2 pounds. But this can hold 2.6 pounds, and in my testing, it really does a good job of actually supporting that weight. I slapped on a DSLR camera, a friend of mine's DSLR camera, and then he had like a rig set up on it, and we weighed it, and it was almost actually about 3 pounds total, and this held it just fine. So not bad at all. Now it does have a 1/4 inch, let's see if I can focus that there. There we go. 1/4 inch post there, so you can hook up anything that's got a 1/4 inch thread, and you're good to go. Now it does have this really nice textured grip here, so it feels like it's very anti-slip for your camera, even though it is screwed in here. You do get that extra grip there. Now the swivel here is pretty nice, because it is completely rotatable whenever you loosen this up, so that is nice. It gives you a little more versatility of what angle you want to shoot with. Now if you see here, there is this like indentation here where you can actually push that down all the way. And really that's great for like if you want to do like portrait or landscape modes, especially if you want to use your phone, because it does come with a cell phone ring or adapter or whatever. So you're trying to focus it, sorry. So you can, it's got a 1/4 inch thread there, and you just twist it on, and then there you go. So now you can put your cell phone on here. So for example, like if I wanted to do like my Pixel 4 with a case on it, it does just fine with it. So yeah, so it does a good job holding it. And I do have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case on it, but as you can see there, it does just fine with anything with a case on it. But the point I was making is that, so okay, if I'm shooting like this, great. Or if I want to shoot like that and have it like that, then I can do it that way as well. Like if you're vlogging and wanted more of, now I don't think this is a flattering angle with a picture, more of like the portrait style. I prefer landscape, but obviously to each his own. But then you can do whatever you want and then tighten it up and you're good to go. Now as far as the ring goes on here, It does twist. It's like this like O-ring, but basically all it's gonna do is, if you see there, when I twisted it, it's covering the leg here, so that way when it's closed, it won't open. And then if you twist it again, then it's gonna expose the leg, so then you can open it up. So it does a pretty decent job there too. Now the grip itself is like this tactified grip here. It's very grippy. So like when I'm holding it, it feels really good in the hand. Outside in the Texas heat, it actually does a really good job as well, because when your hands are sweaty, it just feels really good in the hand as well. Now at the bottom, it does have these kind of rubbery kind of like ends here, and they do a really good job for traction when you do have the tripod open, and it's gonna be able to kind of help with that sliding. So yeah, so that does a good job too. But I really like this just because if you are a vlogger, now granted I don't do a lot of vlogs, but when I've done like video tests and stuff like that, or audio tests and I'm outside, I'd use this with all of them. It's just nice because since it's 11 inches, you can kind of bend it a little bit, and then now you have, you know, that much extra away, because then when you swivel this, you can kind of swivel it towards you or swivel it more down. So then that way when you're up and like that, then you have it pointing down, looking more at you, but you have it further away from you. So I do like that it does that, because it just gives you a lot of versatility with it. So anyways, for the money, I really can't find something that is better, in my opinion. I think it does a fantastic job for what it's supposed to do, and it's cheap, and it feels decently made. I've seen some reviews from other people that maybe like this broke or something like that, or this part broke, and I'm like, well, okay. I mean, you paid $9 for it, so you kind of get what you pay for. But since I paid $6.99 for it, I am super stoked. But like I said, if I paid $9.99 for it, it's still going to be good. And the other thing that I like about it too is, like, if you really wanted to get kind of crazy with it, you could buy a couple and still be under the price of what a GorillaPod would cost you. But now you have a ton of these that you can actually screw, if you know, whatever, it's got a 1/4 inch or 1/4 or thread, and you could maybe, like, for example, have one for your camera, and then if you're at your desk, then you can have another one and put like an LED light or something on it to help with some lighting of your videos. And then you could even get another one if you wanted to maybe screw like a Zoom H1, like external recorder or something like that, an external mic. And then now you got this really cool maybe setup on your desk, kind of looking like the Matrix or something, but you got all these like tripods, but they're all serving a purpose. But if you paid full price for it, you're still only paying $30 plus taxes, where you're still going to be under the cost of one Joby 1K basically. So just a thought. But even if you got it on sale, then you're even less, you know, $24 plus taxes. So, or 21 actually, $6.99. So $21 plus taxes. So super cheap. So anyways, guys, comment down below. Let me know if you have this. If you do you love it? Do you hate it? What? Do you have an alternative to something like this that you would rather me look at and review? Maybe if it's cheap enough, I might go out and get it and do a review. But yeah, guys, let me know. Subscribe. You know what to do. Be safe out there and have a blessed day.